Hi guys, it's the Redstone River, and we're back on Redstone tutorials. The last time I taught you how to make a jeb door. Where is it? Somewhere else. Oh yeah, there. And now today I'm going to be teaching you how to be making a working ATM back. Now, as you can see, it is quite big, but that's okay, and I forgot that I'm going to be needing these stuff later, but you will need the stuff that is in my inventory. This is going to be a big build, so I am doing this in two parts. This first part will be the regular thing, and then the next part is going to be how to add on extra passwords. So I have Grunting Candy here, he's the one I know, and his password is 3264. So 3, 2, 6, 4. Here it is. It's got the 64 gold in it. When I press this button, it goes all the way back up. And why can't I hear the rails? I shouldn't really be sorting this out now, but it should be on. But anyway, then I've got mine, which has diamonds in it. It's 1682. Here we go, 64 diamonds. There we go. And so right now I'll be teaching you how to do all this the redstone stuff, and just one of these frail lines. And I'll teach you how to do other ones in the next one, which will be quite easy. I mean, all it really is how to make sure that it will go up the right way and go down the right way as well. So we'll need the stuff in my inventory. Now this is way too big to count how much stuff you will need, so I have just given up on that. In some future smaller builds I might tell you how much materials you will need, but for the time being it's too big. Now since you see there's lots of redstone, I didn't build it high enough, so I had to do some underground, so I recommend building it quite high. So first of all, build up high enough I'm gonna build this high. You don't need to build this high, or if you're making this, you can build it underground if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's too big. And this is not a survival friendly build at all. It's so huge that just don't do this in survival. Just don't do it. So you build it like this, and this is just the appearance of it. You don't need to have it like this. You just need to have it so that this block here, your block of choice, will be something that can carry on redstone current, because you'll put buttons on it. It doesn't matter what type of button you put on, just that the signal will be delayed if you do use if you use wooden buttons. Why do they have to put Q right next to W anyway? See, I've done it again. How embarrassing. Anyway, you put the redstone torches on, so when you press the buttons, redstone torches will turn off. So they'll go off for the time that it's pressed. And then you have to have something coming out of all of the torches. So like, I'll have coming out of there like that. By the way, if you're wondering, I'm using Soartex Fanver texture pack. It's a good one. And like this. Like that. And then you'll have to do some coming off the sides as well, like this. I put that one too high. And then you'll have to have one coming off the top like that. And then now they will all be giving off their signal, but I'm going to have this going across like that. And I have done this one a bit more compact for it than I have for over there. But would recommend spreading it out a little bit more. But then you just have to split them off. You have to put them all in a line, and like this. Oh, I broke it. I suck, don't I? For Halloween, guys, in the comments, why don't you put down what you're going to dress up for Halloween? If you're not going to dress up, then just put down what you would dress up if you had to dress up. I would probably be Scream or something. I don't really know what I would be. I can't decide, but leave in the comments down below what you would dress up as. So you move it down like that. By the way, this build does work on Xbox as well. I know it does. Where's the redstone there? Oh yeah, the one I broke it before. Why do I have this extra stuff? It's confusing. Well, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm doing it like that, which all I'm really doing it like that for is so that I don't it's just so that the currents don't meet up, so they all have their separate ones. So I've got these 3 extra ones. What I'll do is I'll move it over like this. Can move it down on that one. And build it like this. I was just thinking what I was gonna do then. Just put a block on top. Oh, it'll be fine. And then of course you need to do for this one. Not that way. And just build up one more like that as well. Put it in the same way. Like that. And now you must finish it off by using this one for it. So you will have to put lots of blocks in here to make sure it doesn't connect up. I would recommend putting another repeater here so that it can make its way. Put another repeater here. And there, it lights up all of them. Now I would recommend just moving it over one more as well. I would just do it like that. I don't know why. I'll do it because it gives it more space there. That's the reason. So now you can see when you press a button, like if I pressed this one, see it lights up. You see that one doesn't light up anymore. So now on the ones with repeaters but on the ones that ends with repeaters with, you put it over like this. But ones with redstone torches, you don't do anything. I mean, sorry, not with redstone torches, with redstone dust. So you move it like this, so that they're all off. And with these ones like that, so that they're all off. Not there. Like that. So you can see now they all are off, and that's the power system. Now, for the ones down here, you do this. And you put redstone across all of them. And you put redstone repeater in between all of them. And at the end here. And now you do one more row. Now here, all of them have to be redstone repeaters. Now, you can choose your code. Now would be a good time to think of it, but you don't quite do it yet. So you fill it up like this. Now the more you make of these, the longer the code will be. So I'm going to make a 4-digit code. My mouse is going all weird. And just build it over one more because this is just because you will need this for later. So now put your redstone repeaters there. Don't put them on top. But you can have way more buttons than I put. Your maximum I think is 15. Is the amount of redstone that can go without it running out. Let me just see how much that is. I forgot. Shouldn't be forgetting this sort of stuff. It's important. It's some basic training. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it's 15. So now you can choose your password. So my password is gonna be. I'm just gonna type a random number. Let's make it 4-digit. Oh, now the problem with this is no, you can't have that number because it doesn't really work that well when you have the same number twice in a row, or if you have the same number at all in the whole thing. And because some people might put the number in really quickly, and then it will not go right. And anyway, now what you do here to choose your password, I'm just gonna go with the one I had before, which is 1682. So now, this one would be 1. So you press it. I missed it. To see which one it activates. It's this one. So because of that, I put redstone there, and then I will put blocks here so that I can move the redstone along without it actually, without it being powered by any others. Now 6 is this one. Okay, it's here. So I put 6. Put that there. Got a Skype message. 1 second, I'll sort that out. Okay, I've turned my Skype on Do Not Disturb so that I won't be bothered anymore. And now 8. I said 8. Let me just find out which one's 8 myself. Oh, I didn't do one for 8. Oh, silly me. I'm stupid, aren't I? Don't you dare say no, I am. So you move it over here. Move it down 1 space. You could put a repeater there, but I'm going to move it down 1 space because you'll have the same amount of resources for it. Why did I do this? I've been making this for over a year, this contraption. I should know how to make it. So shift up. Sorry I forgot about that, my bad. So, but now I know that 8 is this one. And finally we have 2. Which one was it again? I could easily just follow it, but it's this one. Okay, now since I have done that, now time to make it actually a code. So what you do is out of one, put another one, and put redstone repeaters coming out of them. You have to put when the sticky pistons come in. Put your sticky pistons down like this. My dog's whining. It's okay. Now it's not sticky piston. Put blocks all at the end. You may actually want to keep that line underneath it. Put repeaters in between them. Actually, not over there. You want it to be over here. Silly me. I'm making lots of mistakes, aren't I? But this is the thing about redstone, you learn from mistakes. It's the thing about lots of things, actually. So, now, you put the redstone there, and you put redstone in between them, but then you don't put redstone here. Here you put a block there. You have to have the redstone torch on the block, otherwise the system, when you put in the wrong thing, won't work. So now I'm not going to bother putting the blocks there, so I'm just going to do it. Wait, why did I put redstone in between them? That's not what you do. Oh, silly me. That means I don't need to build it over there. I forgot. So now you put redstone at the end here. Now I have to put a redstone repeater here. And oh yeah, so now here, come out a bit like that. Put your redstone in like that, so that it is connected. Now you have to do this mechanic here. You have to get rid of the blocks underneath here. And this mechanic, what it will do is it will make sure that when you press the button and you press it the right button, then it will stay open. So what you do is you put a block here, put redstone here. So now you put the redstone here. So you have to we have to take it down here. So that now this one will work for that. Now you go over here. It might be a good idea here to put a redstone repeater there. It's no problem. You may want to put a no, you won't need to do that. So now you need to wait, not there. Actually, yeah, you can do it like that. No, I'm being stupid. All I've been today is stupid. I can't put it there. Like that. Okay, anyway. Now now what you need to do is here. Once again, place the block here and put a redstone there. And go round. Wait. Oh yeah, go this way. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go round like this. So that way I can put a redstone repeater there. That way the signals do not meet. And then bring it here. And here what you do is you put the redstone along. You can put it like this to get up here. For this one, you may actually want to put redstone in there and just move it over here. It will still work, and although if you're a bit nervous, like me, you can put redstone there, redstone repeater, and then there is no need to do this actually. So now connect it like that. Now here you will have to, it will have to be a bit different, otherwise it will just not work. And so yeah, then you move it up here. Put a redstone repeater there. Put the redstone along here. So let's check it. Yeah. So now on the final one, so move it like that. Oh, let's connect this. Oh dear. Oh, you can put a redstone repeater here, and then you can put an extra blocks there. So there, now it will work. Now you put it like this. You move it here, and you have to take it up here and connect it up here. So now just test this out. Put your code in. I think that only one is working. Let's see. 8. What the? Oh yeah, it's, we need to do 6 next. What the? Why is this staying on? Oh yeah, I have to put redstone repeater there. Now it will not stay on. I might just set up a thing that will keep it day and night, whether I want it or not. I will do that. So now I have. So wait. So 1 6. Which one's 6? This one's 6. So that's forward. Ah, I see. It doesn't actually connect up. So will it work now? Yes, it will. What about 8? Yep. And finally 2. There, now you see it will turn off automatically once you've already done that. So now the code is finished. Well, what there's one thing you might actually want to do for the code. You put another row there, and you see which one and there doesn't, which ones don't have any code going into them. So there's none here. Well, I mean there's none that will be connected here. So now let's see over here. Let's put a redstone repeater there. Over here. That's good. Is there any here? Yes, there is some there. There is one there. So now you have all the bits that are not being used. Wait, 1 second. Oh, so you don't put one there either. So it's not easy to get to that place. And I'll connect it all up with redstone. Put a redstone repeater. And connect it up. But one thing, make sure it doesn't connect up to this part. You have to have it connect here, otherwise it will automatically work if you press the wrong number. So make sure it doesn't connect up at all to that bit. So there. So if I put in just one, if I press one that isn't in it, like 5, I said like 5. Wait, let's see. Okay, and goes along here. Oh, I see, it doesn't make it all the way. So, I'm gonna put one there, and for the part here, I'm gonna put a repeater there. See, then it will automatically reset. You can add in a reset button, but I'm not gonna do that. And now time for the reward system. This part is really easy, but as I said, next time I'm going to be teaching you how to add in multiple codes. On multiple codes it will get a bit more complicated, but not that complicated. Don't worry about that. So now you can build a side of the wall there. Taking ages, aren't I? Sorry. So now you have done this. What you have to do is you have to connect up this part. That's why you don't want to connect it. So it builds up here like this. Let's just count just to make sure it will not run out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, does it go 15 that is powered, or 15 is the one that doesn't get powered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, it's the ones that are powered is 15. And now you will need to put another medicine repeater here. Oh, actually no, not there, but so now I suggest building it out just one more. Okay, there. So you need to get this much. Now time to get the rails out. You will what will I not need anymore? I won't need any more buttons. And I won't need any more sticky pistons in this episode. So now I need powered rails, detector rails, and just regular rails. You will not need activator rails. So you put there, a regular one there. As I said, a regular one there, and powered one. Actually, no, you will not need the detector rail in this episode. In the next episode, you will. Done. Now out of here, actually we'll only need it to there. Put that on torch, and you put that on repeater to power it. And then here you put a regular rail. Here you put a powered one. And another powered one there. A regular one there. Now, if you are going to add an extra ones, you will need to. If you're going to add an extra codes, you need to do this. But this is only if you're going to add an extra codes. Otherwise, there's no need at all. So now you build up like this. You put a regular rail as well. Here we must put a power rail. Put another powered rail here. Regular rail there. And a powered one here. Another powered one there. Regular rail there. And then finally at the you're gonna need to break the blocks free. So now you put a power rail on top here. And regular rail there. Just like that. You will also need a Minecraft chest. And now what you do is you get redstone torch, and underneath here power that one. Don't power this one. Don't do that. Power this one. And power this one. Actually, it would be smarter considering what the other ones would be like to put the torch over here. And now you power this. And underneath put another torch so it unpowers it. Oh, this one's powering it now. And I put another torch there. So now it's off. And here go down one. That's my dog in the background, sorry about that. So now you connect it up. You then put that there and connect it with the redstone. Now you put the minecart with chest there. Sorry about that, I just had to do a little jump cut then because I had to go because of family. Now let's test this out. So password was 1 6 8 2, and then it comes down here. And we can put whatever we want in there. And now we just need to get a button out. Put it there. And then you'll see it will go here. But as you just saw that there's a little problem with that. Let's put a block at the top there. Or actually no, don't do that. You can just put a block here. So 1 6 8 2. Right, I forgot. Yeah. 1 6 8 2. You know what? Let's just put that there and try that again. There, like that, and then once again, let's try this again. 1 6 8 2. Back down and back up again. So in this one I shall place my diamonds. I'm quite picky about things, so let's just put it in the middle. Right, now, so that's how you build the ATM bank, and I'll do another tutorial on how to add an extra little password to it. It makes it a little bit more complex, but it's still fine. It's no more complex than what we've already done. So yeah, guys. So if you did enjoy this video, why don't you leave a like to show some support, and subscribe if you want to be informed every time I release a new video. Goodbye.